It's my day off. I'm not going there today. I don't care what we need. I'm not going there today. Doesn't matter how many times you say it. We're not going. Not listening to you. We're not going. Not happening. There is nothing you can say that will make me drag. Fuck! G'day and welcome. My name's Jim and today we're going to be taking a look at the 500 Lume Big Larry 2 work light and torch. Welcome to Illumination Month, where bulbs are a-blazing. I know, it was a bit corny. Not as corny as my poop this morning, though. We had tacos last night. Digress. Big Larry 2 was bought for me, by me. Nobody has any friggin' idea who I am or what I'm doing, including myself, actually, half the time. No manufacturers or retailers know who the hell I am, and in fact, they'd probably want to punch me than pay me. So, with that in mind, let's get on with it. Big Larry 2 retails for $24.95 and was bought from Bunnings. I swear I live in that fucking joint warehouse. The Big Larry 2 weighs 216 grams with 3 included AA batteries. Though, according to Bunnings' website, if you have a look there, it says it weighs 204 kilos and needs at least 2 people to help lift it. Well, that's a bloody big torch. The Big Larry 2 is complete metal construction and actually feels like you could probably club somebody with the bloody thing. Big Larry is made out of solid aluminium, which is nice to see, and its colour is stated as black, although it's definitely not a black. It's more like a sort of a really weird, actually. It's sort of a dark purplish, greyish, weird colour, sort of. Yeah, it actually looks like it's got some kind of a pearl in it or something. It's really weird. It's not sure if that's going to show up on camera, but we'll give it a go anyway. The makers of Big Larry say that he will put out 500 lume on the floodlight or the work light side, which will last 2.5 hours and can be seen from 31 metres away. Yeah. You know how many times I've heard crap like that? Oh, it can be seen from 2.5 miles away. Yeah, and my fart can be heard from 15 feet away. Depends on how quiet it is, really, and how many beans I ate the night before. 98% of statistics are all bullshit anyway. Now, the red warning light, they say, is only 40 looms and will last 20 hours and can be seen from 7 metres away. I can't tell the dim difference in this at all. It seems pretty damn bright. It certainly burns your friggin' corneas out when you accidentally shine it in them. Then you can click it again, you can put it on this flash cycle, and apparently that'll last for 40 hours. Wouldn't that be great? I'd love to sit there looking at that for 40 hours. But look, I suppose if you're on the side of the road or something like that, that'd probably come in handy, a red flashing light. I'm sure nobody's ever seen one of those before. Tell you what, if you want to make cunts stop, what you want to do is you want to have a blue and red flashing light. I tell you what, everybody slows the fuck down and comes to a halt then. Sorry, went for a bit of a brain walk there. Never mind. Now, the flashlight on the front of it, or us Australians call it, the torch, mate. The torch is 200 looms, lasts for 8 hours, and can be seen for 75 metres away. That'd be just about perfect for that late night autopsy. They say Big Larry is water resistant up to 1 metre in depth, and with its solid steel construction will be sure to sink to the bottom of any water that you have. Okay, so the first thing I noticed about Big Larry was its packaging. I actually quite like it. It's got this very stiff cardboard back, and the graphics on it are really quite good. It doesn't use up an absolute shitload of packaging that's going to be thrown in the waste, and it looks like quite a bit of this might be recyclable. Getting it out of the package wasn't too bad, as long as you got a sharp razor blade or knife, unlike those fucking clamshell things that drive you absolutely insane. Big Larry is set in test mode, so when it's on the shelf, people can press the button and see how bright it is and all that kind of stuff. So what you've got to do is you've got to unscrew the bottom of it, which, holy crap, that thing is put on bloody tight. I had to actually smack it on the table a couple of times to loosen the thread up so I could undo it. You got to take the batteries out, re-put them back in again, and it programs the computer to tell it that somebody's bought it, or stole it, and it is now time to be put into use. Big Larry feels good in the hand. I like holding my Big Larry. It is firm and rounded. Oh, for fuck's sake. Really? No, it actually, look, how the fuck can I say this without, like, sounding dirty? Like, it feels good in the hand. Stop it. You dirty bastards. It feels good in the hand. It's solid. It's round. It's weighty. It feels like you can give someone a good smack on the back of the head with the thing. Or a turkey slapping. Look, I tell you one thing I don't like about it though. You press the friggin' button, right, and like because of where the button is situated on the same side as the light, right, the floodlight side, the bloody work light side. So naturally, the thing's pointing at you when you turn the bastard on. Bloody seared corneas straight away. Incredible. They really need to put the button on the opposite side of the fucking torch, because otherwise you're just going to keep getting smashed in the face all the time. Also, I really don't like these multi-button fucking things, you know? Like if you want the floodlight, you got to turn the torch on first, and, you know, it's got to go through all these fucking cycles of shit. Let's say I just wanted the red flashing light. Well, then I've got to turn the torch on, then I've got to turn the floodlight on, and then I've got to turn the red light on, and then we get to the red flashy bit. It's, you know, a bit of a pain in the arse. I don't really like that kind of crap, but it's the modern day we live in, I suppose. Everybody wants an iDrive. You want everything in one button. We'll do 250 billion fucking things with one button. Great. That's going to save me a lot of time, isn't it? Big Larry comes with a belt clamp and it's all metal, and it's pretty it's pretty tight actually. It hangs on fairly well. Again, I like the fact it's all metal. It also comes on with one of those little screw things on the back there that you can hang it on the wall. The only trouble is I could never get a screw to fit in these things, and as you see, it really needs to be like a flat head without any shoulders on it. All my screws are like sort of like countersink shoulders, and they don't want to fit in there at all. In fact, I don't know what kind of hell screw will fit. It might be a nail head, one of those flat nail heads. Yeah, I don't know. It's a little bit weird, but you know, what the hell? It's there anyway. Maybe somebody will find a use for it. Big Larry has a magnetic base, and what a hell of a magnetic base it is too. This thing will pick up a car. Bloody close too. When I went to actually put this on the scale, it fucking sucked to the scale and lifted the whole bloody scale off the floor, off the ground. So, yeah, they've certainly put a neodymium rare earth magnet in there for sure. And that allows it to take the substantial weight of this torch in any direction. So it can be hung on its side, stuck upside down, inside out, etc. There's no doubt in my mind that magnetic base will come in extreme handiness for sure. Personally, I find Larry very bright indeed. In fact, I think it could probably use a bit of a dimmer, because when I've been using this on some things, like if I'm using it to bloody have a look inside some electronics or something like that, it's really, really, really bright. So it'd be actually nice to be able to turn it down a little bit. But other than that, you certainly get what you pay for, which is brightness. Okay, so here's a part of the show that I'll let you all know what I think of Big Larry 2. Actually, he's pretty bloody good. I'm very impressed. I like it. I like it a lot. I'm actually glad I bought it. I have been keeping this beside my bed. I have one of my knives I made stuck in the wall that I use as a letter opener and shit, and I've got this thing magneted onto it. Magneted? Yeah, something along those lines. Let's just pretend that's a real word for right this moment. So all up, I like Big Larry 2. I'm glad I bought it, and I have been using it quite a lot. And if you would like a pretty cheap, well, for 24 Australian Kanaka bads, it's not a bad price really. If you'd like a work torch or a torch, etc., to work under the dashboard of your car or something like that, then this, I think, would be definitely the go. You could even chuck some rechargeable batteries in it. They do actually sell another model, the Big Larry, what do they call it, the Big Larry Extreme or the Big Larry Pro or something like that, and it does actually have a built-in lithium battery, but it is actually like 4 times the price of this. I think they want close to $100 or something for it. So, no way. Just bloody go and get a couple of rechargeable fucking batteries and shove in it for sure. So, as far as portable, convenient torches go, bloody ripper, mate. I like this one. 2 thumbs up. So there you go. Feel free to tell me what you think of the review. Make sure you comment below. I want to hear from you. Remember to like, comment and subscribe. Share it to people you don't like in case they ban you for spam and then you don't really care. Gotta love yous and leave yous, and we'll see yous next time. Y'all be good, stay safe, and we'll see yous round like a risol, trendsetters. Play that music! Something, just beat it. 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 Beat it.
Techno. Rave.
If you like my videos, here's a few more for you to watch. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe so you don't miss my next video, which will be out in a couple of days.